Namaskar, Jai Shri Krishna. Enunciating text 31, text 32, text 33 and text 34 of chapter 2, Remembrance of Lord Krishna of 3rd canto of status quo Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 31. Vipannan Vishapanen Nigruhaya Bhujagadhipam Uttathapya Payayada Gavasa Tatatoyam Prakruti Sthitam. The inhabitants of Vrindavan were perplexed by great difficulties because a certain portion of the Yamuna was poisoned by the chief of the reptiles, Kaliya. The Lord chastised the snake king within the water and drove him away. And after coming out of the river, he caused the cows to drink the water and proved that the water was again in its natural state. Text 32. Aya Jayada Gosavena Goparajam Dvijottamaiha Vitatasya Choru Bharasya Chikirashan Sadavyayam Vibhuha. The Supreme Lord Krishna desired to utilize the opulent strength of Maharaj Nand for worship of the cows, and also he wanted to give a lesson to Indra, the king of heaven. Therefore, he advised his father to perform worship of Go, or the pasturing land, and the cows with the help of learned Brahmanas. Since he is the teacher of everyone, the Lord also taught his father Nanda Maharaj. Nanda Maharaj was a well-to-do landholder and owner of many cows, and as was the custom, he used to perform yearly worship of Indra, the king of heaven, with great opulence. This worship of demigods by the general populace is also advised in the Vedic literature, just so people can accept the superior power of the Lord. The demigods are servants of the Lord, deputed to look after the management of various activities of universal affairs. Therefore, it is advised in the Vedic scriptures that one should perform yajnas to appease the demigods. But one who is devoted to the Supreme Lord has no need to appease the demigods. Worship of the demigods by common people is an arrangement for acknowledging the supremacy of the Supreme Lord, but it is not necessary. Such appeasement is generally recommended for material gains only. As we have already discussed in the 2nd canto of this literature, one who admits the supremacy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead does not need to worship the secondary demigods. Sometimes, being worshipped and adored by less intelligent living beings, the demigods become puffed up with power and forget the supremacy of the Lord. This happened when Lord Krishna was present in the universe, and thus the Lord wanted to give a lesson to the king of heaven, Indra. He therefore asked Maharaj Nand to stop the sacrifice offered to Indra and to use the money properly by performing a ceremony worshipping the cows and the pasturing ground on the hill of Govardhan. By this act, Lord Krishna taught human society, as he has instructed in the Bhagavad Gita also, that one should worship the Supreme Lord by all acts and by all their results. That will bring about the desired success. The Vaishyas are specifically advised to give protection to the cows and their pasturing ground or agricultural land instead of squandering their hard-earned money. That will satisfy the Lord. The perfection of one's occupational duty, whether in the sphere of duty to oneself, one's community or one's nation, is judged by the degree to which the Lord is satisfied. Text 33. Varshatindre Vrajah Kopada Bhagnamane Ati Vihovalah Gotra Leelat Patren Trato Bhadranu Gruhanata. O sober Vidur, King Indra, his honor having been insulted, poured water incessantly on Vrindavan, and thus the inhabitants of Vraja, the land of cows, were greatly distressed. But the compassionate Lord Krishna saved them from danger with his pastime umbrella, the Govardhan hill. Text 34. Sharacha Shikaraira Mrushtam Manayan Rajini Mukham Gayan Kalapadam Reme Strinam Mandala Mandanaha. In the 3rd season of the year, the Lord enjoyed as the central beauty of the assembly of women by attracting them with his pleasing songs in an autumn night brightened by moonshine. Before leaving the land of cows, Vrindavan, the Lord pleased his young girlfriends, the transcendental yogis, in his Ras Leela pastimes. Here Uddhav stopped his description of the Lord's activities. Thus end the Bhakti Vedanta purports of the 3rd canto, 2nd chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Remembrance of Lord Krishna. Hari Krishna.